Good job, good job. And here we have Max. Hey, Max and Sally. And we have Charlie and Mike.
Hello, Miss Kathy.
Hey guys, happy graduation day.
Thank you.
Happy graduation day. Yes. Gosh, okay. Night and day from the very first class, isn't it?
Very much. Very
So
much.
tell us all, why did you start coming to classes with Canine Etiquette?
Well, actually, I was driving down the street and I saw your ad on the board and said, geez, we need some help. These dogs are not doing very much other than just not doing very much.
Okay, but what was your main goals? What were they doing? What were they doing at home?
To get these dogs to be friendly, to be outgoing, to try and do some things that they just weren't doing. They were shutting down. That was it. Once I could get them anywhere.
We couldn't take them for a walk, and we couldn't even get them on the leash. If we put a leash on them, they would just sit, and they would not. They would sit and just. They would not sit. They would drop, and you had to pull. You could not move.
They wouldn't get out. It's like they were frozen.
I had to pick them and carry them everywhere to get
Yeah, the first couple of classes you carried Charlie in.
Yeah, they just shut down.
Okay, and what did you learn was the problem? Because you rescued them both together, and they were both puppies.
And Charlie was very, very dependent on Max. He would take Max to the lead. He's very, very. We thought he was shy.
Right.
His shyness is. It's not him.
But what was it? It wasn't shyness. What was it?
It was.
They just didn't trust anybody. I don't think.
Yeah. And what else was it that we learned?
Scared and.
He had fear. He had a fear, and we didn't know what he was afraid of because he seemed to like us and all. You know, he seemed to be happy at the house, but he just didn't have a closeness. He didn't want to be close to us. He didn't, you know,
and all that's changed?
Oh, very much so.
So what's happening now?
Now we sit in our chairs, and when they want to be loved and scratched, they come up to us, and we scratch and love them, and lay down and give them tummy rubs.
And they weren't doing that before?
Yeah,
No.
Max was doing it a little bit, but still with trepidation. But Charlie would not. Charlie was not coming for loving. He's not coming for tummy rub. Now he's asking for them, and so we really bonded with them. So
wonderful.
It's been a wonderful bonding, you know.
And what would you say about Charlie? You were saying earlier. He's what kind of a dog now?
He's a happy dog. We thought he was an introvert, but he's actually very much of an extrovert.
Right.
He came out, but he's so much happier.
Kind of taking on his Marley role there.
He has.
You're gonna be coming back for bad behavior.
No, he's just being a puppy, but a good puppy, really.
Oh yeah, they're great puppies.
Oh,
they're great puppies.
Great temperament.
He was so insecure, and now he's really happy.
So tell me this, as a training, I mean, I'm just so proud of you guys, because first of all, you listened. Thank you. And you had your dog's best interest in mind. And I mean, you didn't want to give him away. You didn't give up.
No.
That's a responsible dog owner to me. So what have you guys learned about yourselves through the training?
Well, that we need to be the boss.
Right. But being the boss doesn't always mean
It's not easy.
It's not being harsh.
It's
not being mean either.
It's not being mean or harsh.
But we have to read the dog. See what the dog is.
How he's talking to you.
How he's talking to us. And he's talking to us through body language. His tail was in between his legs.
Right.
Down.
And that's everything you learned in the class.
And we learned that in the class. And we could read him. We could tell. And Max, he would, for Max, he would listen but not really pay attention to us. He was not, you know, so
he didn't have that bond with you.
He didn't have the bond.
Well, guess what I wanted to emphasize to everybody is being a leader doesn't mean dominance. It doesn't mean alpha dog. It doesn't mean harshness. It doesn't mean being rude. It doesn't mean hitting and kicking your dog. No, we did none of that stuff. There's no harsh collars on them.
No, and it's a bonding.
It is. It's a bonding,
And
right.
they trust us now. They trust us.
And how did you get that trust, Mike?
think we just kept working with them and
Right.
showing them that we're the
Consistent
boss
and doing-
we love them and we're not going to hurt you. You know,
Exactly.
No, it means no, and there's a reason for it.
Exactly.
Get out front of the fence.
Exactly.
And that kind of stuff.
And Charlie would not even eat a treat when he first came.
He gets the shit.
He shut down.
You put steak in front of him, he doesn't want it. He's not going to eat it.
He shut down.
That's it.
He did. He shut down. And I have to say that the people in the class with their
Yeah.
dogs were so wonderful.
See, that's why I mix all the puppies together, because puppies rehabilitate others. They
And
do.
You could tell from the first class to the second class that Charlie wanted to do it a little bit, but he
Yeah.
still had that fear in him. And
Right.
by the third class, he was really
sniffing,
excited
and then
of it.
fourth and
And
fifth.
Part of the group now.
He is. He is.
Not,
God, I love it.
intimidated by him, not scared of him.
No, and everybody, I kind of wish I would have videoed from the beginning, but it broke my heart because he was so scared.
Yeah.
I mean,
He literally shut down. Yeah, we literally.
He shut it down totally.
So have your goals been met?
Yes,
Oh,
they
without-
have,
yes,
and they
yes,
just,
very much
we
so.
have, even more so, because, like I said, our goal was to take them for a walk and to be able to walk around the block for our own sake and for them too.
Uh-huh.
We have a big piece of property, we want them to be able to come to us when we call them.
And they come in.
And they're
Wonderful.
Charlie would get out of the fence and he would not come back. He would just, he would shy away from us calling.
Right.
Now he wants to come to us.
How awesome.
And the extended thing too is that Charlie now comes up to us and asks for love and jumps up for our kiss and just wonderful. It's
So a trained dog is really a happy
a
dog.
happy dog. A
Happy owners?
Yeah, very much so.
Very
much so.
happy.
Yeah, y'all are, I mean, your faces are so different than the first classes. Y'all are really happy.
Well, like I said, they were good dogs, and if they never did it, then so be it. We were going to hang with them.
And we
But
learned-
it's so much nicer now.
Isn't it? Oh, I wasn't giving up.
And I think if you
So
put what we thought was, it was just his personality.
Yeah.
It was just the personality of the dog. But actually,
That wasn't it.
It wasn't it at all.
No.
It was a fear, and we didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't
We
understand.
didn't.
That's why you come to a certified trainer.
Right, and now
That's why.
they come to the house, and they bark and all, then they come in and they realize that we know them and that kind of stuff. And that's
So you have a normal dog.
A normal dog, and not a
Well, you have given them such a great gift, and it is the gift to be a dog, honestly. And people don't realize that.
a lot of happiness.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And you got them both from the shelter too.
Yes.
So you don't have to necessarily pay thousands of dollars to get a great dog. Well, I am just so excited for y'all. You both have little star puppies, and I'm overjoyed. Definitely, I'm overjoyed for you guys. And I can't thank you enough. This has made my year, I tell you.
We would have given up on them had we gone to any other classes because
that demanded so much right away. Like, what's wrong with the dog? He won't sit.
Because
we're just trying to get him out of the car,
we would have
Right.
gone into a building with, with all the
no.
other people. We would have been dragging him through the parking lots and stuff. This way, it was just us, the dogs,
Yep.
the
And the
that were
class,
here,
yeah.
and the class, and they got comfortable after a while. They
I'm so glad. So, was it worth your time and effort and money?
Very much so. Very much
We
so.
highly recommend it, and actually have told other people about this. So
Wonderful.
Hopefully you'll be able to generate
Well,
some other
I'm just so proud of you
satisfied
guys.
customers from it.
And that's my goal, is for the dogs to be happy, for the owners to be happy, and stay in your house. I love it. I'm glad to see, Charlie, you really have legs. You walk.
I
You
have
have
legs,
And that's the Thunder shirts they're wearing also.
Yeah.
And also,
And they
too,
did- yeah, very
remember the second class? Poor Charlie was literally shaking. He was literally shaking. It broke our hearts.
Oh, and it's even getting them ready for class. If we took the leashes out before, we could not. We'd have to crawl in the kennel, get them out.
Oh my, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Nope.
Not anymore.
You're great. Oh, guys.
And we only use the Thunder shirts to come to class because they're
Wonderful.
How's they come? They're now
very comfortable. They're very.
Yeah, and they work.
Yep. And
They
that's
work.
what we want to do. We
Yeah.
want to say,
Let's go, guys.
get in the car and take a ride or whatever. We expect them now, and they do.
And you can bring them to your daughter's house. They can go to your daughter? Awesome.
Walk next door and go visit.
Yes, and we have.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. I am
Thank you.
so proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Y'all have made my
Appreciate
year.
it. Thank you.
And thank you for not giving up.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Y'all come back and see us.
They are.